So I recently made this one video about how you can use a trainer LLM to train other LLMs. And when I say training other LLM, I mean tweaking these parameters like the top case, similarity threshold, temperature, date range, and obviously the prompts. So this is something which even with vibe coding it's hard to do, because you will have to go in and actually look at the output and tell the LLM what is the desired output, then tweak the parameters and then tweak the prompts and then check again. So I found this nice method that you can have a trained LLM do it. You can look at the previous video on how exactly that works, and I realized that I can actually explain it better with this simpler pattern that I'm using. There's a session context. The session context gets seeded, you get more data, and then you do embedded searches across 5 databases. And so 5 databases embedded search, and then there's one LLM used here and one LLM used here, that is 2 prompts. So that's a lot of combination of these things, right? Now when you actually run these tests, it takes a lot of time to actually test it, because I'm creating sessions and then I'm looking at what data it fetched right across different tables, and then I'm looking at what did it infer from that data. So there's multiple things that I will have to personally go in and tweak one at a time, right? And then after tweaking, test again. Yeah, so now basically with that architecture, it is kind of it created a script so that it can run through the things, and it can basically generate fake sessions and then seed it, test all of these outputs, and then finally test what the final output was. And again, I also gave it like a desired outcome doctrine, the north star that it should follow. And then based on that, now it is kind of running these tests against mock user over and over again, and kind of figuring out like what to tweak to get the exact output that I want for my system, for my business. And because it understands the business, for this you'll have to go to like a previous video that I created about how I explained my entire business to Claude. That all of that combined, it is very easily able to train it. So I think training LLMs is the biggest problem, and I think this is the solution right now. With vibe coding, everything else is easy: writing code, building front end, building backends, APIs, workers, easy. Training LLM to train other LLM to actually get the correct output, that's the hard part right now.